Welcome back to the Bible Breakdown channel. Today's video will be Revelation 1, the vision of Christ. The book of Revelation begins not with chaos, but with glory, not with fear, but with a vision of the risen Christ, majestic, eternal, and all-powerful, the revelation of Jesus Christ. The Apostle John writes, a divine unveiling given to show God's servants what must soon take place. John was exiled on the island of Patmos alone, surrounded by rocky shores and crashing waves. It was there, in isolation and suffering, that heaven opened before him. He heard a voice loud and clear, like a trumpet, and the voice said, "Write on a scroll what you see, and send it to the 7 churches." John turned to see the voice that spoke to him, and what he saw shook him to his core. 7 golden lampstands, and among them one like the Son of Man. He was clothed in a long robe, with a golden sash around his chest. His hair was white like wool, as white as snow. His eyes blazed like fire. His feet shone like polished bronze refined in a furnace, and his voice had thundered like the sound of many waters. In his right hand he held 7 stars. From his mouth came a sharp double-edged sword, and his face shone like the sun in all its brilliance. This was no longer the humble carpenter from Nazareth, no longer the suffering servant or the crucified Savior. This was the glorified King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Overwhelmed by his presence, John fell at his feet as though dead. But the Lord reached out his hand and said, "Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last. I am the living one. I was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore, and I hold the keys of death and the grave." That moment changed everything. This was not just a vision, it was a revelation of ultimate authority. Jesus, triumphant over death. Jesus, ruler of heaven and earth. Jesus, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. The 7 lampstands John saw represent the 7 churches. The 7 stars in his hand, the messengers to those churches. It's a picture of Christ walking among his people, holding them, guiding them, strengthening them. Even in exile, even in persecution, even in fear, John was reminded, Jesus is still on the throne. He walks among his churches. He sees their struggles. He knows their pain. And he holds the keys to eternity in his hands. Revelation 1 isn't just about prophecy, it's about perspective. Before God shows John the future, he shows him who's in control of it. So when the world feels dark, when nations shake, when hope seems far away, remember this vision. The King who died now lives forever. The Lord who was slain now reigns in glory, and his eyes of fire still see, still judge, still redeem. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the one who was, and is to come, the Almighty. This is Jesus Christ revealed, not the Lamb led to slaughter, but the Lion of Judah risen and reigning forever. And one day, every eye will see him coming with the clouds, clothed in glory, crowned in majesty. He holds the stars, he holds the church, and he holds you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be instantly notified of new videos. See you on the next one.